Cinderella lived not with a wicked stepmother, but with her guardian aunt, a cold woman consumed by grief and envy. She and her two self-absorbed cousins, Prudence and Petunia, resided in a once cheerful manor that had grown dim and dusty, mirroring the joyless atmosphere within. Despite the gloom, Cinderella's spirit remained a beacon of light. She wasn't just beautiful. Her beauty radiated from a kind heart and a hopeful soul. Her laughter, though rare, was like sunshine, and she found solace in caring for the animals in the garden. A royal invitation arrived. The prince was hosting a grand ball to find his bride. The manor erupted in a frenzy of selfish excitement. Prudence and Petunia dreamed of wealth and title, their voices shrill with avarice. The aunt declared, "Cinderella, you may not go. You have no suitable gown, and your presence would embarrass us. Instead, you will help us prepare and remain here." Her words were not shouted, but delivered with a chilling finality. That evening, as her cousins preened in front of mirrors, Cinderella allowed herself to dream. She imagined not a grand gown, but a dress the color of a summer sky, adorned with silvery threads that shimmered like starlight. She sketched it quietly on a piece of old parchment. An old woman, a traveling seamstress seeking shelter from the rain, came to the door. While the aunt turned her away, Cinderella secretly brought her to the kitchen, offering bread and warmth. In gratitude, the woman glanced at the sketch and said, "A beautiful dream for a kind heart." The woman revealed herself as a fairy benefactor. "Every dream deserves a chance," she whispered. With a wave of her hand, she transformed a simple mouse into a proud steed, pumpkins into a gleaming carriage, and Cinderella's humble, patched dress into the gown of her dreams. The gown was more magnificent than she could have imagined. It was indeed azure blue, but the fabric seemed woven from moonlight and sky. Tiny, crystalline beads caught the light like dewdrops, and the skirt flowed like a gentle waterfall. On her feet were slippers of clear glass that sparkled with an inner fire. "The magic will last only until midnight," the fairy warned. "You must leave the ball before the clock strikes 12, for then all will return to as it was." Cinderella, her heart pounding with gratitude and excitement, promised. Cinderella's arrival at the palace caused a stir. Whispers followed her. Who was this mysterious, radiant beauty? She moved with a natural grace, her cheerful blue gown a splash of vibrant color amongst the deeper jeweled tones of the other guests. The prince, tired of superficial conversation, was instantly captivated. Here was someone whose beauty was matched by the gentle light in her eyes. He asked her to dance, and as they moved across the floor, they spoke of simple things, gardens, music, and dreams. They walked in the moonlit gardens, away from the crowd. Cinderella's easy laughter echoed around them. For the first time, she felt seen not for her chores or her status, but for her true self. The prince was enchanted by her wisdom and kindness. The first chime of the midnight clock shattered the enchantment. "I must go," Cinderella cried, pulling away from the prince's confused embrace. In her rush down the palace steps, one glass slipper slipped from her foot, but she dared not stop to retrieve it. The magic vanished at the manor gate. She was back in her ragged clothes, the magnificent carriage once again a pumpkin. But in her pocket, she found one glass slipper, the mate to the one she left behind. The magic had left her a token of the dream. The prince, determined to find his mysterious love, proclaimed that every maiden in the kingdom must try on the glass slipper. He began a search, guided not just by a foot size, but by the memory of a feeling.